Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 2 land, dying quietly on Venus. Well, not quietly, quite noisily. I've been flying around. Let me show you the minimap. I've done a bit of a circuit around there. I can't find a dungeon anywhere. From what I'm reading on various different wikis, there's like multiple different versions of the mod where sometimes the tier 3 rocket goes to Mercury, which ours doesn't. Sometimes the dungeons are on Tier 4 dungeons are on Mercury and not on Venus, which wouldn't be an option for us, but sometimes it's on a different planet, so I'm thinking asteroid belt, because this is giving us no fancy ores. It's giving us carbon. We're going to take a couple of stacks of carbon with us, but other than that, it's all just honking great garbage. So what we're going to do is break down our system here, pack up, and leave. I think that's for the best. We've been here, we've come here, we've done the dance of 1,000, I just want the chest out of that one. I don't really want anything else out of there. Just the chest. Can we fly, please? Please fly? There we go. Good. Yeah, I just... Venus isn't doing it for me. Apparently I need... Oh no, we're keeping that. I need some sort of better thermal protection to be here, but there is no better thermal protection, so I'm not fussed. I am going to go home. I think I've got everything I need. I'm gonna go home. I've had enough of all this horrible hot planet. We're gonna go and try the asteroids. This is the last gambit. If we don't find it in the asteroid belt, we're gonna give up on Galacticraft and move on with our lives, knowing full well that we could do it, we just not going to. That's where we're at. Get a lot of thermal damage when you're taking off. Just pile the thermal damage in there, game. Just slam me full of thermal damage. You know, I love it. I love all the thermal damage. It makes me so very happy. But we'll soon be in space, and then the thermal damage can stop. Alright, let's go here. We need to zoom in again. And we need to launch. To home. To homeward bound, don't you know? We could have possibly gone straight to the asteroid belt, but I've got a feeling that would have been bad for me. So we come home, we'll refuel here, we'll top up the fuel loads we've got, we'll see what we can do with this carbon. I suspect it's just going to throw it in a machine and see what happens. We're going down the launch tube. We might be going down the launch tube, or we might land on the walls. We landed on the walls. Okay, cool. Where's my rocket? Where's my rocket? Anyone? Anybody seen a rocket? There should be a rocket. There it is. You took your dear sweet time getting down here, sweetheart. Now we'll just drain all the fuel out of this bad boy. Break it down. Thusly, bang, chank, and then go refuel the rocket. Let's go see what we can do with this carbon. I suspect it won't be pulverizable, but we'll give it a bash. What do you think of that? Oh, you can. Carbon dust. Okay. What did we get if we just cook it straight off? Carbon ingot. So you get a secondary of carbon dust from the carbon dust. Oh, well, fair enough. That's the redstone furnace. We want pulverizer. Bosh. There you go. You do that. You do you. There we go. It's just turning it all into carbon anyway. So yeah, that might as well just carry on crack-a-lacking. We've got two forms of carbon there, dust and other stuff. So that's good. So where's our rocket? Where's our rocket? You can go back on the launch pad and fill your ass. Ooh, we need a launch pad. Oops. Douche. There was another wiki that said you can't put a tier 3 rocket on a normal launch pad, but this one clearly we can, so that doesn't apply to my version of the game either. So we need to swap out maybe 2 oxygen tanks. Jobs need doing. Jobs need doing. When you've been out in space, jobs need doing. That's the way it has to be. We will refill these. We're not making any additional rocket hijinks, so we don't need anything fancy. I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. We just need the rocket to be fully fueled, which it should now be, and then we need to just blast off to fabulous places, the asteroid belt, and see what we can find there. I'm not holding out much hope. We don't need to take that with us, and we'll take those with us. We need another fuel loader, don't we? L-O-A-D-E-R, fuel loader. Bop. We haven't got the thing in the middle, the big canistery job, tin canister. We need 2 of them, and then we can go bop. There we go, fuel loader. Good. I nearly always forget the fuel loader, and that is bad. So if we shift right click on, okay, F. We have a full load of fuel, so let's go to the asteroid belt and see. I mean, this could be the end of Galacticraft for me. If we can't find it there, we're going to give up. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to spend forever hunting down things that even the wikis don't agree on where I'm going to find it. So we'll just do what we can, and what we can is the asteroid belt. You need a tier 3 rocket to get there. We've got a tier 3 rocket. We'll fly out there, see whether we can find it, see what we can do. You shouldn't have to hunt these things down, and you probably shouldn't have to go through the wiki to do it. I was kind of hoping the map would be a little bit more helpful than it is, but it just doesn't. So we can't go there because that's tier 4 required. We've been there, and it was pretty awful place. Mars, we've been. Asteroids, tier 3 required. Launch. Do we click to zoom again? We can click to zoom again. Alright, we're going to the asteroids. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there isn't. Hello? What is this? Entry pod. Okay. Do I need to do anything, or are we just drifting in here? Oh, I guess we're just drifting in. That's not helpful. Don't do that. Where is my crossbow? There we go. F5. Why are we in silly mode? You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. And we need to get some torches on this place. We're in the asteroids, guys. We need to get some light up in this place. It's a bit unfortunate that we got creepered. It was a bit lucky that we didn't get John Cena'd, but it was a bit unfortunate that we did get creepered. You need to go away. This is my rock. Alright. Oh damn. Did not want to do that. Come back here, rocket. Shooting that thing was not a good idea. Did we get the launch pad? Yes, we did. Excellent. We've got everything we need. Possibly not enough fuel to get out of here. And as to where the hell we're going to find a dungeon round here, no clue. So let's just set up a base of operations. I don't think the digital miner is going to be much use out here, but we need a flat surface to launch a rocket from. Can we get sunlight out here? Do you know that could be a problem if we don't get sunlight out here? I'm not seeing any sunlight. It's possible I'm missing it, but it's possible we're not going to get it. Which could kind of roundly ruin our adventure here if we don't see any sunlight. Alright, we've got that. Got that. Let's get some power conduits on that. Just the one needed. And a solar panel. Could have done with another solar panel, but that's okay. And we'll slap down a rocket that gets us home again, theoretically, assuming it will load with fuel. Well, it's powering up, so that's got to be a good sign. Have some fuel. Have some fuel. I'm guessing our drop pod had fuel in it. I'm hoping we've now got enough fuel to get somewhere. We will quickly waypoint this. as our rocket. R-O-C-K-E-T. Save. Close. Excellent. And we will shoot that turkey. Chunk. Nicely done. So things are a little bit safer here now. I mean, the solar panel is getting sunlight from somewhere. It is a thing that it is doing, but... Alrighty, let's go see what this big lump over here is. There's our rocket, so we can ignore that for the time being. There's the sun. I found the sun. What do you do for us? Big, old blue lump of blueness. You're hollow. You're basically a big ice ball. Let's bash our way into this thing. It's kind of green and leafy inside. That's nice. I don't think there's anything worth having in here, but it's kind of quite pleasant in here. Not horrible. It's not a horror. We'll leave. We'll make a front door. Hopefully that won't ruin their environment. Yeah, whatever, boys. So that's quite a nice little featurette there. A little dome of joy. Are these likely to have dungeons in them? They certainly have a lot of mobs in them. So I think we've drawn a blank here. I think it's... I don't see how, flying around out here, we are going to find a dungeon. I mean, I might be making a mistake. But it's possible I'm making a mistake. But it just seems unlikely that these pokey little rocks are going to have sufficient volume to put a dungeon inside, because the dungeons are quite expansive. So I'm guessing I missed it on Venus, and I'm guessing it's too hard to find, and I'm guessing I'm not going to bother. I could spawn it in. I've been to Venus, but I haven't fought the Venus boss. To tick another box, I need to go back to Mars anyway. So, decisions. What do we do? What do we do? There's no villages out here. This does surprise me. I'd have thought this would have been the ideal place to set up home. Like on a floating rock in the middle of nowhere. Would have been perfect habitation. There's a few more rocks here. There's not a lot, is there? There's not a lot. They're different sizes, so it's possible that there's going to be a whopper out here that could harbour some sort of dungeon environment. But it just seems unlikely. There's another one of the blue ones. We'll go and have a look. Because why not? Another icy world one. They seem quite nice. They seem quite pleasant little things. Yeah, they're not too bad, are they? They're not too shabby. Got a bit of glowstone in here. Dudes just spawning in on random blocks, giving me a slap as I walk past. That's fair enough. I mean, I have just kind of broken into his house, so you know, I kind of deserve that. This is a fairly hefty one, but again, nothing appreciable on it. So I think the meteor, the asteroid belt is a bit of a bust. Can't be helped though. It's just random ore floating. It's copper, apparently. Apparently that's copper. Looks like tin to me, but who am I to judge the copperiness of copper? I am not convinced we're going to find anything in this place. So we might have just drawn a line under Galactic Rift. There might be something we have done. There's quests what need doing that don't waste our time forever. So let's just have a mooch. We'll carry on mooching, but I'm not optimistic. I just don't think there's room in any of these rocks for a proper dungeon to appear, to manifest itself. So I think we're done. I think generally we are done. We need to find our rocket and get the hell out of Dodge. That's what I'm thinking. Still, it's nice to have come here. There may be bigger asteroids out here that I'm not seeing. And almost certainly there will be. But I don't have forever to hunt. which is a sad state of affairs. That's iron, apparently. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything remarkable. This is quite a hefty old lump of space debris. But, nope, nothing there. Nothing. Oh, another big lump. Oh, and another icy one. We're going to check the icy ones. I like the icy ones. I don't know why. I don't know what draws me to them, but I do like these big lumps of ice that apparently are habitable. This one, not so much. This one's just all rock inside. So that's just an icy rock. That's not so much fun. Fun is fun, but not so much fun, not so much fun. That's the way it has to be, unfortunately. Where is Mr. Rocket? According to the mini-map, it's here, dead ahead of me. Let's go home. Let's go home and let's put a line, draw a line underneath Galacticraft. I can do that off camera. I can head home off camera. You don't need to watch me do that. So I think from Furryearsworld for now, we're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.